Hello YouTube, and welcome to this edition of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. It's Saturday, so that means it is race day. Trent is off up on vacation with his family up in Branson, Missouri. And tonight, that means Ryan is going to be carrying the Humphrey Racing flag with his late model as we head out to Boothill Speedway to take part of the big 10,000 to win King of the Hill factory stock race. This show actually started Thursday night. They've run Thursday night and last night, and they have 120 factory stocks there fighting it out for this 10,000 to win. Last night, the Pro Mods ran. Of course, Trent was on vacation and didn't get a chance to race. Tonight, the late models are the fill-in portion of the show. So Ryan's going to head out tonight, and hopefully we've got this fuel issue fixed. We will find out here. So it's going to be kind of a fact-finding mission. Not really expecting a whole lot. Just got to get this car where it runs right. But hang in there. Follow along with us. Let's see what happens. Ryan's got his car ready to go, and they're getting ready to load up. And a little project I'm working on here with my grandson. This is a little go-kart. Remember several episodes back, we picked this up out the Pate, Texas swap meet. So what we did, we're having to relocate the seat forward. And right now, the pedals, we're back here. We're having to move them up here, and getting everything will be a lot shorter for him. But he's ready to go. He doesn't understand why he can't ride, so we're trying to negotiate through that as well.
What's the tape on the bolt for? That reminds me to pull that bolt down. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, he's got it loaded up, and we'll see you here in a few minutes at the track. Okay, we made it here to the track, and I'd say there's probably at least 150, 160 race cars here. What's not in the main pit area here, actually pitted outside that way out the main gate, then overflow. And it's just incredible. Really nice show. Comes to an end tonight. They're paying $10,000 to win in these factory stock cars, which you guys around the rest of the country basically call them the street stock. But factory stock cars, there's probably 1,000 up here in the Arkansas area. But they run for big money. It's amazing. They had 120 of them last night. Unfortunately, we got transmission problems on Ryan's car. He did get the hot lap, and they don't know what it is. It's hung in high gear. They can't get it out. They're gonna try to get it on the truck. See, they may go and pull the transmission, take it apart, but it doesn't look too good right now. So, unfortunately, good news is he did say that the carburetor was perfect, running great, but don't know what's wrong with. Just so frustrating, don't know what's wrong with transmission. So anyway, just the way it is sometimes. It's still a new car, just hadn't had a chance to run it enough to get all these bugs worked out. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully they can get it figured out. So we'll be back with you here as quick as we can.
Big show.
visited some with Ryan after the heat race, and as you can see, the car just has no traction at all. The good thing is the car is running good. It's running the best it's ever run, but this particular soil, this clay here at Boothill Speedway, it is very, very, very tricky. And it looks like the track takes rubber, but actually it's very, very dry, slick. So he's going to try to loosen the car up, as far as soften the car up, rather I should say. It don't need to be any looser. He's gonna soften the car up all the way around, close up the stagger a little bit. So now we've got the motor running better. Now you can try to see if we can get the thing, get some better bite. It was so loose, he couldn't even drive it a while ago. It's just on and off the throttle. When a car's like that, it gets on top of the track. You want to get the term means on top of the track, meaning the tires are not digging in, you're not getting any traction at all. So the car was basically skating around, and you could tell it very easy. But hey, it's learning progress, as Johnny Vault calls it. It's a science project, so that's what we're going to do. So tonight, hey, as long as we don't tear anything up, and we go to a tacky track, it'll be a lot better off. But tonight it's going to be tough. So maybe the feature will be a little better, a little more competitive after he softens the car up. So we'll see what happens. So features coming up next.
Your final round started inside from Shreveport, Louisiana, behind the wheel of the Greg Tilly's Mobile Homes, Pro Glow, Johnny's Pizza House, ABC Auto Parts, down home meets number 115, Ryan Humphreys. And your final starter from Bossier City, Louisiana, into Louisiana Pumping Service, Bayou Dirtworks Hitman Designs, number 57A, Austin DuPont. We're going to go to 20 laps in distance for the Fraser County Current Racing USA late models. We're going green this time. Chad DuPont, Brandon Ball, Little Robbie Starnes, David Winfrey, David Butler, your top five.
Looks a ton better, a lot better than what it was. So hopefully he continue to get some practice. He's running pretty much the speed of the rest of the field, about half the field. But I'm very pleased the way the car looks. I hope he'll still get on the top. He's needs to get up on top in 1 and 2. I think that's just gonna be the best shot for him. So we'll see how the rest of the feature goes here.
Corner number 4, Brandon Ball, your race leader, with Little Robbie Starnes in second, third, and David Winfrey in fourth. Chad DuPont, fifth, Jamie Burford, sixth, Aaron Lindsay, seventh, Tim East Jr., eighth, Baron Prince, ninth, Zachary Eflin, 10th, Brett Starnes, 11th, Aaron Gibson, 12th, Austin DuPont, 13th.
Welcome back, YouTube, and this is never what you want to see on a Sunday afternoon after church on a car that you ran the night before. Ryan had softened suspension up on the car and was actually a lot better, as you saw there in the feature. And unfortunately though, the motor got hot there in the last couple laps, and we got a little too hot for my liking, to be honest with you. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing to the motor builder. It's a sealed motor, so it has to go to a certified crate motor rebuilder, unfortunately for that. But we rebuild all of our own motors. We do everything in-house. My brother Gene Humphrey builds all the motors. We can't do this one, so we gotta stay within the rules to get it to a builder. And Buddy came over this afternoon and helped me yank it out real quick after church. So we're gonna do that. But hey, it's ups and downs, I tell you. Got there to the track last night. The transmission, something to the reverse deal is still not working. It's just these new cars just give you just make you want to pull your hair out sometimes. That's the way it is. But anyway, we're gonna get this thing on the motor stand and get it to the motor builder tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. But appreciate you guys watching this episode of Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. We'll see you next time. Take care.